Case 19, Decide. This was a rather interesting one for the overall plot of the season. I do like that we get more explanation about what the cram school was about. I'm really happy it happened sooner rather than later, even if the timeline surrounding Nox's involvement is still kind of confusing. I do like we have Baku actually questioning Code's involvement in his past, with, them potentially having brainwashed him into his obsession with spies and stuff. And I do love this bringing up doubts about his future as an agent and his future involvement with Code. It goes through the same paces of Baku restarting his ideals or restating his ideals to protect dreamers, even if Code might not be completely on the level, but I do like this form of self-affirmation for our main writer as he becomes more resolute in his own ideals. We also get a bit of a break with the lady as Baku goes to therapy and, well, she's a therapist as she attempts to mind control him. Obviously it doesn't work because he's, the main character, but there are some cracks in her and Nox's partnership that this does show. Also, I like Nim also having a bit of an existential crisis as she's kind of the source of all the nightmares, at least her subconscious is, and, well, Baku helping her out of her low point where she decides that she has to be the one to take responsibility for all this. Outside of all the stuff with the characters, the fight this week was also pretty cool. First off, we had a pretty cool unmorphed fight, for lack of a better term, with the Lady Cop and Agent 6 fighting the Nightmare together in a rather well choreographed scene, although again, it really didn't do much of anything because, again, it didn't have any powers, so they couldn't really take it out. Also, I have to say, the Death Game Nightmare looks a lot better with the skull face than the weird mask thing he had over his head before. And, Baku comes in to fight it, and of course it's a really cool fight. But I'm really confused about what Nox's plan here was. Like, you work to get her memories back, and then you're trying to kill her? I know you're trying to bring down Code, but how does taking out an unactive agent help with that goal? Oh, well, Six has her memories back. She decides to go back into the fold as an agent with a brand new driver so that she can get into the fight on her own missions to, again, make the spy game go harder. Overall, I do like we are progressing things, and I'm happy to see what Six adds into this chaos.